What is up, guys? My name is Andrew, and welcome to episode 3 of season 3 of Space Engineers Let's Play. We've got a couple of things that we want to do today before we actually go ahead and do anything else. First of all, some of you guys said that I should probably make this symmetric because it would look cooler. So we are going to do that. We're going to completely remove a couple of these things right here and then replace them. So that right there, the way we're going to do this elevator is we're going to have a center block going up, kind of like what we did in the Space Busters space elevator episode. We're gonna have a central block going up, and then we're gonna have our elevator around here, and that's gonna be on here with using wheels to drive up to the top, and it's gonna be super cool and fun and stuff. So our elevator is gonna be right there. That's gonna be our centralized block. So let's put block right there so that we know that that's that. Then our elevator is going to be, we can break these. I'm gonna make kind of a perimeter. Actually, that was probably in the right spot. So this right here, let's actually get some small, like one of those miniature blocks to mark this. There we go. We'll have that one. Then we'll put one right here to mark that side. We'll put one right here to mark this side, and we'll put one right. I think that's in the correct spot. No, here. That would be the correct spot. Mark that side. So this, you can kind of see now how is where our elevator is going to be. It's just going to be this block right here, and it's going to go up. Now, we're not going to make the elevator in this episode because I don't feel that we're in the point that we can do that. We don't have our base set up, and we don't have all the materials, etc. So we'll probably end up making the elevator in a couple episodes down the road. However, I do want to make at least a way to get up there without using our jetpack. And how are we going to do that? With ladders. Again, that was the echoing that I tried a couple episodes ago. So we're going to use ladders, which is a new thing that they added. It's actually an old thing that they re-added, I guess. I don't think I played when they had ladders originally, but we have ladders right here. We're going to place them right there, and we're going to put these... how do I want to lay this out, actually? Okay, so the whole plan with the elevator is that it's going to go straight up, except all this is going to be dug out as well, because we want it to kind of be like a really big opening. But I also want a ladder to be a secondary way up. So I think we might just have a ladder going up like this. Right here. No, wait. I mean, we could have a ladder. Now, that wouldn't be terrible. Have our elevator fit around this still, but we still have a ladder to, like, going up the center. That wouldn't be that bad, actually. I kind of like that idea. But at the same time, I don't. What could we do? Let's fly up to the top. So if we go up to the top, we see that we have it laid out like this. I want our ladder to kind of come up right here. Then you get off the ladder, you'd go up here, and you could like kind of run to this side right here. So the ladder would kind of go here and then down, but I'm afraid it would also take up too much of the space. All right, so I think I've got it now. I made a little modification to the way that this is set up, and it probably looks a little bit weird now, but it's going to help us a lot when we actually want to make the elevator and get the ladder working. So the ladder is going to come up right here, and once you get off the ladder, you're going to be able to step onto this, which is going to be a platform eventually. So let me show you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get normal blocks. We're going to go into jetpack mode. We're going to fly out here, and we're going to fill this area in with blocks. Now, eventually, what we're going to have here is like a door, like a locked, an airtight door that's going to be closed whenever the elevator's not here, and whenever it is here, it'll open. So either it'll open automatically via a sensor, or it'll open not automatically, and you'd have to press a button, which might lead to bad things because the elevator would crash into it, but that should be fine. Okay, so let's get our ladder in here. Oh yeah, okay. So the way that's gonna work is we're gonna have our ladder kind of going this way, like that. Maybe up to there, and it's gonna go all the way down like that. And then once they get to the top, they're gonna actually break through this. If I can, at least. Come on. Oh no, we've made a breach. Okay, they're going to break through this, and this is where the button panel is going to be. So if I press G and get buttons, and we're going to stick the buttons right here. It's not showing me where they are. I think I need to jetpack out of here. There we go. We're going to stick the buttons right there, and that is going to be what's going to manually control this, the airtight gate that's going to be here. Right, so you build. I need to actually dig some of this out so it doesn't look as ugly. A little bit over here. Okay. Awesome. So now we have our buttons here. Is that fully built too? Yes, actually it is. Nice. So yeah. All right, let's go with this this ladder. Can we actually go on it yet? Nope. Okay, let's start at the bottom. That might be the safest option here. We'll start at the bottom and work our way up. So the ladder is going to be right here. Beep, beep, beep. So can we... Yeah, we can't climb it, I guess, until it's fully done. What does it require? Construction components, small steel tubes, and more construction components. Okay, let's go and grab some of those then. All right, we've got everything. Let's get back in there. We should have all the materials required to build, like 26 ladders, which probably isn't enough. We probably need closer to 50 for this whole thing, but 26 is certainly a start. Okay, let's start at the bottom again. And boom, the first ladder has been constructed. It's going to take a really long time to get up this thing by ladder. Oh, why can't we go anywhere? Is it because... Are we going to need to clear this out the whole way up? I mean, we would eventually, but it's going to be slow. Alright, maybe we'll go on a clearing run first. It seems we have to actually clear this stuff up before we do any ladder building. So this will be fun. Lots of hydrogen must be used here. Unless we build our small miner ship that we're going to build eventually. That might not be a bad idea. Alright, we're almost there. Mining by hand. Will we run out of hydrogen before we get to the top? I don't think so, but it's going to be close. Luckily, we have our ship standing by, so we can actually grab hydrogen pretty easily here. But this will be really hard to do for someone who was just starting a base. All this building. Okay, so yeah, we have the Antmobile, and the Antmobile will actually provide us with some hydrogen if we sit inside it. Or actually, maybe not. Nope, I think it's actually empty of hydrogen, so it will not provide us with that. We will have to... Oh, wait, I'm out of hydrogen. What am I doing? I'm about to fly to my death. We'll have to actually run and grab some hydrogen. Isn't it so funny? On a planet where there's not much ice, the moon is, like, only made out of ice. I find that to be very... very hilarious on a solar scale. Alright, let's get some hydrogen. Grab some of that. And we're good to go. Okay. Now we should be able to make our ladders. A lot of preparation goes into making ladders. But yeah, we'll get them. It's good. It'll be nice to be able to get down there without the hydrogen. Actually, I wonder if you can do the little thing you can do in a lot of games where you just jump down, go full speed, but then right at the last second you grab a ladder and it stops you and it doesn't kill you. I don't know. Ah! Okay, so it's a bit of a hazard there, but that's okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we can actually... I think I already said this, but I don't think we can actually use our welder while we're going up. Oh, you know what? We probably could have gone up. The only... That's why. Yeah, we can't use our welder while we're going up. That's annoying. So we're going to have to place these manually. So let's do it. Manual placement activated. This elevator's going to look so cool when it's done, by the way. You guys aren't even ready. I'm not even ready. It's not going to be done for a couple episodes, but still, it's going to look really cool. All right, it's nice. We placed all of the elevators in one fell swoop. Now time to weld them. I should really be going the other way from the bottom to up because I'm going to run out of hydrogen eventually. So yeah, actually using this ladder is going to take ages. Oh, we're out of stuff already. Okay, well, I guess let's get back to the top. Man, that is really dangerous. If you fall the wrong way, it'll like jump you back. It is so good having this level 3 welder as well. There are a couple little niceties that we took away from the other seasons that definitely helped quite a bit. And the welder is easily one of them. We need steel. Oh no, we don't actually need steel plates. We're good. We need construction components. We're only like halfway down. Let's use the ladder. You see how slow this is? Do you see what I mean? You can appreciate the full Tron suit though now from this angle. Look how long it would take. And here's the sad thing. You know, the Empire State Building actually has like a ladder inside the elevator shaft, just in case the elevators all got screwed up and the stairs weren't available or someone got stuck in the elevator. Could you imagine someone climbing up the Empire State Building? Actually, we should do a comparison of the height of the Empire State Building compared to our little hole. All right, that's enough. Ah! Compared to our little hole, yeah, it'd be crazy. But, you know, this ladder anyway is only there for emergencies, really. We won't really need to use it, assuming our elevator works and we have hydrogen. All right, we're going back down. A new approach this time. We're just kind of aiming straight down, and we're just going to keep kind of flying very slowly until we get there. Scary thought, by the way. We're almost out of construction components back on Big Red, so that's a problem. I hope that doesn't mean bad things. Please, okay. Whew. I was afraid we wouldn't have enough materials to go all the way to the bottom, and then I have to do one more trip for this thing. Oh, okay. We still have a little bit more, a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. Should we do a maiden voyage, by the way? Here, let's run ourselves out of hydrogen. We'll do a maiden voyage from the bottom to the top. Oh no! We seem to have run out of... Dot, 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 dot. Dot. Hydrogen! We've run out of hydrogen! Oh no! Whatever will we do? Okay, let's do the maiden voyage of the ladder in third person so you can see. And I'll time lapse it so you guys don't have to sit through all this because it's probably going to take a long, long time. Here we go. Climbing the ladder in time lapse mode. We're almost at the top. And, well, okay, now what? It's not letting us, it's not letting us go any further. I think we're gonna have to, we might have to put another ladder up there. And all the way down. Oh shoot, we're out of hydrogen! Crap! Oh, oh my god. Okay, well, we're in a predicament. That's really bad. We are at the top again. There's not much I can do here, is there? I think we're doomed. Unless we go all the way to the bottom, but then we still can't get hydrogen. There's really... Look how close we are, but how far we are as well. There's no way that we can get to that door right there in our current predicament. We can jump off... okay, we could jump off and try and 360 ourselves a... If I jump off and do a 180, I could possibly fit a block right there.
Fuel critical.
And no, my fuel's critical. Be quiet. Okay, number 5 is my... Okay, free placement mode is activated. I can't place it, though. So that's not going to work. Do we have... I don't even think we have any more steel plates. So that's not going to work. Guys, we're screwed. We've goofed. That's pretty much it. Oh, all right. Well, I wonder what happened here. That's such a sad picture. I'm taking a screenshot of that. That's so sad because you know exactly what happened. A random dead body next to a ladder that goes up forever. That's so sad, but also so funny. I'm sorry, other AndrewmanGaming. Oh, you disappeared. Okay, ladder is not effective at all. We may have wasted a bunch of materials making this thing. Actually, I wonder if I really hope you guys don't see that message that popped up. I really got to tell Origin not to show those. Okay, if I climb on this, can I now get to the top? I can. Okay, so that's just what we're going to do then. Could you imagine that little change would have prevented our death? How sad is that? But no, that's fine. That's what we'll do. It's okay. Okay, so for now, here's what we're going to do. We are going to mine out some of this, and we're going to make ourselves a little staging area. And we're going to see if we can't not die from it. Okay, so go down one more, and then over. Now, if I'm on this ladder right here, and I find that I cannot go anywhere, so let's go back down one. Can I jump? Yes! Haha! Okay, so now that we have this little staging area, that's going to allow us to, like, we could put a button here that would control the opening right there, which would then mean that once we're at the top, we'd be able to climb on it. Now, that's a lot of words that I just said that you probably are having no clue what I'm talking about. So what I'm talking about is that right here, instead of these blocks, we're going to delete these ones. These ones and these ones we're going to remove. And instead we're going to add, let me go to my little staging area real quick so I don't waste my hydrogen. Instead, we're going to add this nice block called an airtight hangar bay. Airtight hangar door. Airtight something. Actually, we have the larger ones. I think we have the mod that adds the larger ones, but we don't need them. necessarily. Okay, well, we'll put that one there. So we can put this one aiming this way. Oh, shoot. You know what? We might not be able to do this. Ah! We might not be able to do this just because these are going to... See? They're going to do that. Unless... Jetpack. Unless I break these and go back one and then place them, then we might find the solution. So these would go here. And then these ones, as I'm running out of hydrogen, gotta place them quickly, would not go there for some reason. Why would they not go there? Let's get back on here. We're about to die. Why was that? Why does that not want to place? So it looks a little bit weird, but I mean, it was really hard. Okay, so the blocks didn't want to cooperate well, and oh my god, I almost got squished. The blocks didn't want to cooperate well, and honestly, this is fine. All I really need these here for is not for airtightness. It's really just to have somewhere that you can go once you get off the ladder. So once you get off the top, there should be like a kind of walkway over here, and that's really what this is for, so you don't just fall down. Of course, it's not terribly easy to get back up here, is it? There we go. Yeah, so that's what that's for. This was just like, I don't even know. I tried to put 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. It just wasn't having it. Oh. Makes for a fun little game of chicken, though, if you want to try and jump over the gaping hole in the place. But yeah, so once again, it's not really for airtightness because I don't care about airtightness right here. It's more for walking on and stuff. Okay, so that's done. Finally, the ladder is done, and finally this thing's done here. Once again, we're not going to start working on the elevator until a couple episodes out, so probably either next episode or the episode after that, we'll start working on that. Once we have a little more of our base set up. As far as... okay, so here's the thing. I have a vision in my head where if we look at our G menu here, we have these nice blocks. No, not those. We have these... Where are they? Maybe I don't have them in this. Maybe I'll have to go get another mod. Well, there's these like pipe blocks that I really like. I forget what mod it's from, but I'll find it. And they basically they're like conveyors, but they look nicer. And what I want to do is I want to separate my item conveyors from my gas conveyors. So things like oxygen and hydrogen versus other things like items. Almost fell down the hole there. I want to separate those into their own conveyor system. So I don't want them to be the same because it seems like it'd be more realistic for them to have their own pipes. Jesus, I keep falling down there. It's like it wants me to go in there. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And so the vision, and I fell in again. The vision is going to be that I'm going to have the pipes going up alongside the ladder. And it's going to look really cool, like a maintenance shaft and everything. And it'll be super awesome. So that's the vision. Let me go grab more hydrogen. I'll tell you what we're going to do next. All right, we're going to close this door because the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to move Big Red to our H area down there. A lot of you guys said it would be really cool if Big Red were inside the hangar. And so I think that's a good idea. One of you even gave like a little story. So, you know, Mars has a lot of dust storms and stuff. By the way, I was apparently mistaken in episode 1 or episode 2. I'm not sure which it was. But Mars does have an atmosphere. The only reason that you can't breathe in it or something like that is because it doesn't have a magnetosphere or something. A lot of you pointed that out. So thanks for all the scientists keeping me honest. So Mars does have an atmosphere. That's why there are dust storms in the real Mars. So... But the idea behind us moving Big Red is that there's dust storms, and we don't want Big Red to get damaged. So we got to move Big Red over to our future hangar, which is going to be over there in the crater. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't have very much hydrogen, so we're going to have to be kind of quick. Although I don't think we're going to use up that much with this. But let's go up, straight up so that we get around that stuff. And we're going to go just straight back. So we're not going to do very much or very crazy maneuvers here. We're just going to go kind of... Oh, shoot. You know what? Never mind. We're actually going to turn around. The reason we're going to turn around is because most of Big Red's thrusters are in the back that are going to let it go forward. So turning around is going to allow us to use those to move. It's not easy to fly this thing. She seriously needs more gyros. But I guess like big ships would take a very long time to turn, wouldn't they? Here we go. Come on. I don't know if you can hear my mouse moving. I'm trying to turn this thing. Almost there. Let's go up a little higher, so because we're gonna have to get over a crest over here, aren't we? And come on, a little more. Just a little more of this turn. Jeez, Big Red is not a fun ship to turn. We should have a Big Red battle. Like, everyone should get in a Big Red, and whoever survives the longest, we have like a race. Anyone who survives the longest will get a free copy of Space Engineers or something. I don't know. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Okay, so some people suggested that we like just cover the whole thing, and that would be our hangar. Also, I'm kind of worried because she's not slowing down very well. Let's tilt up so we can slow down a little faster. Because we have a lot of thrusters on the bottom that will actually help us out. So we're just going to put Big Red kind of down here, and eventually we'll just fill this up with blocks. We'll put blocks over the top of it, and it'll be like a gigantic hangar. Although I'm saying that, and as I'm going into the crater, I'm realizing that it's actually very large. It's much larger than I had originally anticipated. So, I don't know if we will do that. We might try it, and we might figure out that it's much larger than... Because remember the other hangar we built and how long it took? How big was that? That wasn't that big, was it? Like, it fit like one Big Red in it. That was the other hangar. This one would fit like 20 Big Reds. Alright, here we go. Coming in for landing. Gotta remember, Big Red has the auto lock turned on, so I want to turn that off. And there we go, locked. Okay, Big Red, please turn off. Awesome. I don't actually know if I want to turn Big Red off because it doesn't really use power, does it? Okay. Let's get back out there. Okay, we do have hydrogen. Awesome. All right, we should be able to now open this up. Have a bit of a different venue, I'd say, but all in all, pretty much the same place. So now that we're standing here, look at the size of this thing. It looks much smaller when you're in Big Red, doesn't it? But once you're actually out here, it's really gigantic. So I don't know, do you guys still want me to fill this up with blocks? Is that something you want to see? And if so, let me know in the comments. If not, tell me what I should do instead. So, all right, let's go back to our base now that we've got Big Red up here. And, oh shoot, you know what? Now it's going to be a lot harder to come and get hydrogen. I didn't even think of that. Well, not to worry. It's okay. We're moving everything inside anyways. Let's grab everything we need for... I'm thinking for a cargo container. That's probably the next thing we want to move over. So let's press K. We're going to do... Let's press G. I want to see how big a cargo container is. We probably want a large one, but we might start with a small one. Cargo. How big are you guys? Or how much... Or what do you guys take is what I mean. Let's get a cargo container, move it over here. You require... We have all these things. 360 interior plates, 80 construction components, 24 metal grids, 60 small steel tubes, 20 motors, 1 display, and 8 computers. That's not that bad. Okay, I can do that. 300 interior plates. We'll start with that. 300 of these guys. There's 330. That's fine. What else did you need? 60 construction components and 24 metal grids. Okay, we should have those. That's the construction components and 20 metal grids, you said? I think I said 20. Might have said 24. 24, okay. And then 60 small steel tubes and 20 motors. So 20 motors. We'll take all these. But we need 4 more of these. And then 60 small steel tubes. That's enough right there. Then we need 1 display, 8 computers, and then a couple more things. 1 display. Right here. 8 computers. Where are they? I do not see them. I'll grab as many as I can because that's fine. And then I'll grab construction components and interior plates because those are the other things that I needed. All right, we should be good to build at least one of these things. So let's get back to our base and we're going to figure out where we want to get these things positioned. We should be able to go into the same hole that we came out of earlier. We should be able to run this whole thing. You know what? I'm going to fly because it's going to be so far. Maybe we'll make a little tram in here. A tram or like a little rover that'll bring us back and forth. This is really far. Holy crap. That is seriously far. Jeez. Okay. So this is where we have the med bay and then we have the power. That makes sense to be together. But where do we want to put the other stuff? I'm thinking we have a cargo. Let's actually build out towards that area down there. So let's go this way for our cargo container area. So number 5, we're just going to kind of build out a basic place. That's going to be the center of that. So let's do a triple walkway. Even though this one right here is only a double. And actually that's not going to be centered anymore, which sucks. But you know, here's what we'll do. There we go. Now it'll be centered. Perfect. Okay, so let's build out this way just a little bit, not too much. Mine out a couple of this area. Let's go into time-lapse mode while I mine, and we'll mine out basically just an area kind of over here where we can put some cargo containers. All right, there we go. That's pretty good. So let's get the hallway built out a little bit better. So there's the hallway, and let's do a one door entrance right there. That's going to be the entrance. This is going to be just walls. So we'll have a wall kind of going this way. Like that. We'll have that entrance, and then this will be wall again. And that'll continue the walkway going that way. All right. We only have a little bit of fuel, which kind of sucks. This is why I'm trying to get everything moved over from Big Red over here, so that we only have to go over here for fuel, and we won't even have to go back to Big Red for pretty much anything until until this season's over and we want to go somewhere else pretty much. Let's build out our floor just a little bit. Here we go. That's a nice looking floor, I've got to say. I think. Okay, let's mine a little bit more of this. I want to go one more back. That's what I was thinking. Because when we place the large cargo container, these things are really huge. Number 9. So if I tried to place it right there, I wouldn't be able to walk. But I want to place it right there, maybe. Or maybe even one farther back would be better. So let's mine a little bit more of this wall right here, so we can expand our floor. Okay. So number 5, we're gonna expand it too. How about that? Because, you know, I really like open space. I don't know, maybe it's the American in me. I like having a lot of, it's like the American dream in space engineers. I like having a lot of open space because I feel like open space makes something look cleaner. You know, if you have when you just move into a new home, or when you look at a new house or something, and it's all clean, it's really because there's not really much there. That's why it looks so clean. So if you want to clean your room, if like your mom ever tells you need to clean your room or something like that, just move stuff. Make more empty space and your room will look cleaner. Psychology. Okay, that's going to go right there. So we have a lot of empty space, pretty much is what I was talking about. That's the TLDR. So we have a lot of empty space. We should be able to build this right up because we planned ahead and we can access it. Awesome. We'll eventually come back and clean up all this stuff right here. We're probably going to make a super small ship. In fact, you know what? Let's go make that super small ship. Oh, my voice died at the end of that. Let's go make that super small ship. What are you, by the way? You are... I know what this is. It's just... Oh, this is ice? Oh! Well, that's perfect. We can just stick a... Yeah, we wouldn't have to go anywhere for hydrogen. Oh, we should do that. That's our next thing. That's what we're going to do. Before we move anything else over here, we're gonna stick a little oxygen generator to our thing. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna stick that right there, and then we're gonna come out the top and bring it over there. Let's actually build this up while we're here. Oh, awesome. That's built up. Now, anything else we have in our inventory we can use for conveying. Alrighty. Conveyors, where are they? Right here. Let's turn you, and then we need to go, let's go down first, and then we'll come around right there, and then we'll go down into the final hole that it needs to go. Boom. Alrighty. We should have enough stuff to fix up all these, hopefully, and we do. Awesome. Next step is to grab some ice. Let's first drop off pretty much everything in our inventory to here so that we can go and grab ice in peace. Ice, 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 ice. Ice, 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 ice. This is the ice song, this is the ice song. Ice, 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 ice. Alright, let's fly back. We only have 7% jetpack, so we're gonna get a nice speed. Which is gonna bring us most of the way there, and then we're gonna not die, hopefully. Oh, that's gonna kill us. Oh my god. That was so close. Okay, let's throw our ice in here. Boom. That should start processing. And we should be able to fill up our hydrogen. Yes, everything is filled up right here. So this is now somewhere we can fill up our stuff without having to go back to Big Red. Awesome. Okay, now since it's getting really messy in here with all this rock, last thing I want to do is I want to go back to Big Red, and I would like to build a mini miner that we can use to get all this stuff out of here. So let's build the mini miner. I'm going to either speed it up super fast or it'll just be built because we don't have very much time left in this episode. So yeah. All right, I give you the Wilbanator. It's so small and nimble, and it's super awesome, and hopefully that should help us mine out any of that stuff. But it's named after a patron, Wilbur. Call it the Wilbanator. I pick a name randomly off the list, and that's what I come up with. I usually try to make them into like cool names as well. Instead of just going with the names straight up, I try to like turn them into something like Wilbur. I turned into Wilbanator, and well, someone Harvey, I turned into the Harvinator. So I feel like all the mining ships are going to have Inator at the end of them. So if you're ever chosen as your name being on this thing, you're probably going to be the Uinator or something. All right, let's get out there and see what this thing can do. It's actually, let's blueprint it. That's probably a good idea. Blueprinting is good. So Control B for blueprinting if you guys didn't know. And you know what? I don't really care to name it. Actually, here, let's actually name it in here. This is how you really name it. Call it the Wilbanator. Wilbanator. I don't know, something about, I don't know, making things sound like Arnold. All right, there we go. Where is the hole? It's going to be over near H. So let's go and find that. We'll actually go into third person because it's probably a lot easier to see. Well, it's not really easier to see, but you know, yeah, it's not that bad. All right, we're going to go in through here. I've got to be careful because we do have a bunch of stuff underneath us and to our sides. We don't really want to scrape against the wall all too much. But yeah, let's get to the base. We can go relatively... You guys see what I mean? One time I was talking to a couple people in the Discord about doing a race. Do you see how this would be kind of fun if you had like a bunch of people inside the same tunnel doing a race like this? Like the stakes are high, you know, if you crash into something, you're screwed and all that. Oh. I don't even have this blocked, so I wasn't able to even drill. That was really sketch. All right, can we go into third person? So now we should be able to do like something like this and just kind of cut some of the edges off. Make it look a lot nicer without having to have the same turn radius and the same bulk as the Antmobile. So I like this. I definitely like this thing for mining out a base. By the way, any blueprint I make that's in one of these episodes, just message me if you guys want to see them, or comment if you guys want to see them on the workshop, because I can put them all on workshops if you guys want. I put the Antmobile on at someone's request, so it's up there. All right, doesn't that look much better already? It's much cleaner. I mean, we can continue doing this as well, making the base as large as we want, but this ship right here, the Wilbanator, is going to help us so much when it comes to making this base work, because pretty much if we want to make a new hallway, all we have to do is drive this thing straight down here, and it'll mine, yeah, I don't know, 10 times the speed that I could mine with my own drill. So it's really good having the having a small ship like the Wilbanator. And if we need to make more of them because the Wilbanator crashes, we could always make more of them. We could have a fleet. We could have a fleet of these things. That's really what you should do. Instead of sending battleships to war, you should have these things that fly straight into battle and mine through enemy ships and stuff. That'd be super cool. All right, that's where we're going to leave this episode. We did quite a bit. We made the ladder, which is a really good addition. We did the stuff at the top, which is another really good addition that we wanted to do before we did really anything else. We got a couple more things added to the base, like the cargo container here, as well as the life-saving oxygen/hydrogen generator, which is going to come in really handy in the future. And we also made the little Wilbanator, which is going to help us so much. So a lot of kind of maintenance in this episode and getting things set up. Next episode will probably be the same. We're probably going to be doing more base setup next time, especially now that we have the Wilbanator and we can clean out a lot of this stuff really easily. So yeah, that should help out a lot. But then moving on towards episodes 5 and 6, we should start actually working on our projects. So the elevator is going to be a major one, as well as power generation, which is going to be done using windmills up at the surface. So Yeah, I'm kind of really looking forward to doing those projects. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm not really looking forward to doing the hangar because I feel like that's gonna take a very long time to do, and I'm kind of nervous. So if you guys have, I'm kind of nervous about how long it's gonna take and if I'm actually gonna be able to do it. So if you guys have any ideas for that, or if you like, if you're really, I don't know, adamant about me filling in the entire crater, then post that, and I'll definitely try. I'll try my best. But if you have any other ideas, post those down as well. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers. Hasta la vista, baby.